Here's a quick knowledge video I think is worth sharing about CSS and JavaScript performance. I was in a skill forum, and since a long time when you go to the related list, you can easily add a filter to the list collector, or previously called slush bucket, by double clicking or triggering technical names in a different way. And that will add this input filter. So here I have quite a list of about, I guess, 100 items I could add as a related list. And with SNUtils, it's easy to type in some phrase, in this case predicted, and I can easily add that without scrolling and searching for a while. So that's all fine. But now when I go to a prepared list collector for the group form, you see that there's really an overwhelming amount of possible related lists, that because there in the platform there are so many references to group, so that's really an overwhelming list. And what it will do here, if I type for example, and I go to the console tab, let's clean it up, and I type a 1, you see that this has more than 8,000 options in this select, and it takes a while before it gets filtered. So now the UI is blocked. Here you see that it has taken almost 11 seconds, and now there are only 29 items visible. So that was really, I would say unacceptable long. And now when I would add another item, so 0, now it's quite snappy, only a few milliseconds. That is because there were already almost every item was set to visible none. So only a few additional ones had to be set to additional true. So when I would do another backspace, here you see that this again takes longer, because the JavaScript and CSS causes reflows, and now it takes longer. So when here you see that it has been updated now again, it's almost 13 seconds. So how can we improve this? Let's go to the sources tab, and this is a bit of JavaScript you can review on your own. It's selecting, it's grabbing this select and then all the options, and based on if it recognizes the value you have here, it will set it to either visible or display is none, or it clears that, so it will be visible again. But here I have already prepared a statement. When I uncomment this line, so what I'm doing here, instead of going in the loop of all the options, I first set the parent select to visible is none. So now when I save it, now let's type 1 again and go to the console again, type 1, and now you see that it only takes a few milliseconds. So because the parent element is set to display none, it doesn't have to reflow every single option. And as you can see in the code, hopefully it still makes sense, you can follow along. At the end of the loop, I am removing that visibility again. I'm setting it to display again. So this is a huge performance increase. You can try it a few times more. It's really immediately. So hopefully this helps. I think it was quite a nice one to discover. Another thing to notice, this will be part of the next update, and I am bumping to version 7. SNUtils is since April 2016 in the Chrome Web Store, and every year around April, May, I am bumping the major version. So thanks for everyone who contributes and who is supporting, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.